colleague of mine told a really cute story to me this week. She was saying that when she was young, her father would take her and her siblings on day hikes. And this particular day, they were going up a switchback. And she noticed there was cloud up ahead blocking the trail. And she became very concerned that they wouldn't be able to pass through this cloud. Well, of course, her father reassured her that, it was not solid. It was something they could just walk through. And she was quite delighted to discover that that was the truth. And they walked through and found clear sky again. But you ever notice that sometimes our thoughts are like those clouds? Like we have a thought and we think it's solid. We think it's something it's in our way. It's going to block us, and we treat it as if it was like something that's just really impassable. The interesting thing about thoughts, though, is that most of them are not true, not real, but because we feel our thinking, they feel real. So if my friend, for example, felt that discouragement or that fear or that disappointment of this cloud she thought that was going to block their path, that wasn't telling her anything about the current situation. It was talking about it was showing her what she was thinking about the situation. But she was young and hadn't had experience with clouds before. But even as adults, we'll think things like, well, they'll never accept my proposal, or I won't know what to say, or if I say something, then I'll upset or annoy somebody, so I better not even do that. And so we have these ideas that cause us to pull back or go in a different direction, or see them as something that's really in our way. And so when we have these, what we call negative thoughts or negative feelings, what the feeling is telling you is really about the content of your thinking and really very little to do with the situation. So if you're thinking that you're not, you won't know what to say, you might feel anxious or nervous or hesitant. But when you actually step into the situation or feel relaxed and calm and present, then of course you know what to say. So my advice to you is when you start to feel kind of edgy or anxious or nervous, just consider that it's just having some thinking about a situation. And those thoughts are really not going to block you from moving forward. So my advice to you is when you run into one of your own very own thought clouds, just keep going.